drinking sounds fun. When I said holiday instead of holiday, I was hamming up my American accent a bit because, you know, it's an American holiday. Holiday. Yep. All right, so let's see what Death of the Outsider's gonna be like. And while I'm thinking about it and waiting, I'm gonna change stream info. Death of the Outsider. There we go. We're gonna change the name. We're gonna be done. And theoretically, everything should have updated right. And we do a live scene. We go. Game. How about we do Death of the Outsider? There we go. If, you know, it ever decides it wants to finish loading, that'd be great. But this is all kind of related to how Megan and Billy, when we met them, had no arm and eye. And hopefully we'll figure out why saving Aramis Stilton brought those back. I mean, I ask that the game load at a reasonable speed. That's all I'm asking. I'll cut it a little bit of slack. This is the first time I've started it up. All the copyrights and warnings. Bethesda. All in all, it's definitely some of the least buggy Bethesda games I've ever played. So we'll see how this one goes. I believe I want to scooch that brightness right on up. Okay. All the things I can get with my accounts. Oh my god. I think I like... It's tough. I do think I like Dishonored 1 a little better. I liked some of the quality of life stuff in Dishonored 2, like being able to mark runes and whatnot. But I think I enjoyed playing Dishonored 1 a little bit more. Hardcore difficulty, hilarious. No. I'll play it on normal, medium, whatever. Or do I play it on custom? What are my custom options? Reduced overhead, lean visibility. Oh my god, all the things I can set. But no, I'm gonna just play it on medium, like I've played the other ones. One last fight. You're on the lookout for your old mentor Dowd, whom you've not seen in 15 years. Rumors speak of a clandestine boxing club that uses black magic and bone charms at the Albracca Baths. Could he be there?
My name is Billy Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself.
Don't remember having that option when I was playing Knife of Dunwall.
Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there.
Well, you know, we'll find out. At any time, you can review your list of contracts from your journal. Open your journal and go to contracts. If you succeed a contract, you'll be rewarded with a good amount of coin and sometimes by a bone charm. Okay. An eyeless hag stole my poor Milky. He's white as whalebone, but riddled with disease. It breaks my old heart to ask this of you, but if you find my Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Save him from those cursed eyeless, and save Karnaca from another plague. Okay. Those thugs at the Albraka make potions and bone charms upstairs. Their liquor is vile, but it sells for good coin, and we're losing punters to them by the day. Bring us the rat liquor recipe before our brewery goes out of business, and make sure to destroy their stock while you're at it. That sounds fine. Okay.
Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Dowd taught me more than just killing.
Okay. There is also something I feel like I am missing. Apparently not that. Subtitles, please, all dialogue. Thank you. Also, I'm going to take the music volume down and the SFX volume down a little bit. Yes, please apply the settings.
It can keep me afloat. For now. Is this what you would have looked like, my sweet Deirdre? I would have died soon after you, if it hadn't been for Dowd.
Yeah. I don't remember having the option to spare Billy Lurk when we did the Dowd's playthrough, but it might have been because I was high chaos Dowd and I was just not allowed. Empress Emily Caldwin moves to heal fractured empire. Renovation projects in the Tower District are finally underway as the last funeral rites were performed for High Overseer Yul Kulon and the Brothers of the Faith who died in an attempt to retake Dunwall Tower from the now deposed usurper, Delilah Copperspoon. The Abbey of the Everyman has spent the last several months consecrating and interring the remains of the fallen, while also removing dangerous and heretical objects from the Imperial Palace. I hope they scrubbed it down real good. With representatives from the Isles beside her, Empress Emily Caldwin issued a statement yesterday morning, urging unity in the wake of this great tragedy. The Empire's strength is in its diversity of thought and action. Working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. We are pleased to reassert our partnership with the sovereign nations of Morley, Serkonos, and Tivia for our mutual peace and prosperity. Following these proceedings, several imperial proclamations have been issued with the aim to restore trading networks and communication across the Isles. Several large-scale public works have been announced, with architectural firms in Serkonos and Morley already competing for the commissions.
So, Her Imperial Highness is back on the throne.
So is it actually
If she
reading
knew what
my
I was
Dishonored
doing
2
now,
data?
She'd
Or is
probably
it
try me for treason.
or is it assuming that um we did do the low chaos is like the canon or whatever? Oops, that's not the right button. Renowned natural philosopher and painter Anton Sokolov returned to Tivia this week after years of retirement in Karnaka. Sokolov, whose inventions and technological marvels are famed throughout the Isles, was greeted with the fanfare and panoply due a national hero. A parade in his honor culminated in a festival on Mastrov Square in Dabokva, where Sokolov gave a brief speech announcing the establishment of his studio. When asked about his future plans, the inventor responded, "I've already done enough for several lifetimes." The inventor was overwhelmed by the infernal noise of the parade and left the celebration early. He gave no indication whether or not his studio will accept apprentices.
Good to see the old man made it up north. I was lucky to know him. I wonder what poor soul is dealing with him now.
Crystal cider. Can't drink that, probably. Only carry it. I mean, that was the part in the first one, too, right? I think we could actually drink some stuff as Corvo. These are the strongest they've ever been. Feels like I'm really dying each time. I'll be in some alley in Karnaka, the sleeve of my coat soaked to the shoulder in blood, half blind, face split open like a river crust. Thieves waiting to check my head for gold teeth and grab a better pair of boots, or the Grand Guard, swords bloody, laughing as I die. It's a little different every time, but not by much. When I wake up, I look in the glass just to make sure my eye is where it was the night before. And who in the Isles has to check to make sure their own damn arm hasn't been hacked off in the night? Ridiculous. I'm running low on tobacco, with how much I've packed my pipe the nights when I can't sleep. Don't know what I'll do when it's gone. Last night I fell asleep holding the charm Deirdre gave me. I remember her picking some rich man's pocket for some coin or a watch, and instead she pulled out this thing, dead and humming. She bundled it up in a braid of her own hair and gave it to me for luck. But it wasn't luck that made the rat start talking. It was only after Deirdre lay dying that it started whispering her sweet voice to me. I dreamed her in patches, red hair peeping out of her baker boy hat, those sharp eyes, the quickest hands in Dunwall. We used to lie together, and the feeling of her fingertips across my skin would be the only thing in the world to me. I'd close my eyes and nothing else would matter. But in the dream, she looked at me like she'd been alone for so long she couldn't even recognize me. I reached out and my arm was gone, and I could barely see her through the blood and pain. So far away, and me half missing. It was an older wound that hurt this time. When I woke up, I was alone again. I don't know what I expected. I've been alone on the ship for weeks. Nobody but me and the rats that chew up the wires in the engine room, and then tell me with a laugh. I tried to have a dreamless night by drinking some of that foul liquor Anton left behind, but the dream came anyway, and now my head hurts like I'd bashed it against a wall. The sea's choppy this morning, too. Just my luck. I'd been in some nasty spots in the past, but I never had to pinch my own face shut or watch my hand twitch in the street. So why do I keep dreaming it? Every time it feels more like a memory than anything else, and it's getting worse. I'll have the dream, and then the fingers on my right hand are stiff for hours in the morning, and I can barely tie a knot. My right eye will go blind without warning. I don't know what to do. If I tell anyone about it, they'll just think I'm drinking Anton's liquor every night. I'm throwing the rest of that bottle overboard. I mean, you could mention it to Emily. She might have a smidge of insight how that possibly could have happened. It was the Grand Guard. I know it this time. A fight I couldn't handle. A misstep, a mistake, an eye cut open and a sword arm lying in the street. Me, not even half myself, staggering through Karnaka, trying to tie off a tourniquet with my teeth. Pulling with all my strength as I feel each heartbeat shudder a little slower, a little weaker. When I woke up, my right arm was numb right up to the elbow, and my right eye stung as bad as the time Anton tried to cook hot peppers on the griddle in the galley. It's like my mind's playing tricks on me. It takes me a while every morning to know it's real. Fair. You did lose a very, very traumatic piece of your life. there breakfast, though? A lot of empty bottles. Nothing to say about that picture, really. You and Aramis Stilton, and no commentary. Interesting.
The engine is shot and half the ship's in an inch or more of seawater. These are the dreadful whale's last days.
I mean, you could patch it up. Can I patch it up? Your Imperial Highness, thank you for the gift. While your generosity is... To Empress Emily Caldwin, I don't want your coin. Lady Emily, I can't take your coin after what I did. I'm trying to find a way to make peace. Dear Emily, I wish to do. Mend vest, seal hatch, bullets, whiskey. Oh, that's the way up, isn't it?
Dowd's had the mark of the outsider in his hand for as long as I've known him. I've gone through every gang-infested slum asking after this, and no one would tell me a thing. Everyone in Dunwall was afraid of him then, but not me.
Well, everyone except Corvo. I would hesitate to say Corvo was afraid.
That club is run by a gang that call themselves the Eyeless. They claim to fight using black magic. If that's true, then Dowd might be involved.
The Eyeless. That's just a weird name. Eyeless remain eyesore for our city. 2 raids by the Grand Guard occurred last night, resulting in few arrests as investigations continue into the activities of the gang known as the Eyeless. Both raids were conducted on derelict warehouses in the Campo Seta dockyards. Several shipments of whalebone were found at both scenes, along with many carved talismans familiar on sailing ships. These trinkets, marked with strange insignias, were collected along with various unidentified powders, noxious plants, and vials of unknown liquid. Though these items add credence to the rumors of black magic being practiced by the Eyeless, the Grand Guard has not called for overseer support. Roving Vice Overseer Cardoza of the Abbey of the Everyman, when reached for comment, stressed the spiritual dangers of carved bone charms and, if found, to bring them directly to your nearest overseer outpost for inspection and disposal. He gave no further remarks on the Grand Guard's ongoing investigation. I don't remember the Eyeless being mentioned, but it's quite possible that they've taken up in the wake of us having taken out Paolo. Notes about the Albarca baths. Went to see old Madge again, traded some old whalebone and a bit of hair, not mine, for information. She's making charms for the Eyeless now. Good clients, pay regular. Left before Madge tried to pick my pocket. Some witches from the Royal Conservatory joined the Eyeless. Powerless now. None from the Brigmore days who would remember me, at least. No reason to think they'll look twice if I go in like anyone else. Are these people just messing around, or is there something I'm not seeing? I think I lost my pocket knife. Madge? Curse that old woman. Can't know if Dowd's at the Albarca baths until I go check it out for myself. Last lead I got. Okay. A reply from Isabel. Oops. Megan, you must be pretty desperate if you're writing to me about this. Yeah, I saw him. He set up a meeting to buy some of them funny explosives that fell off the back of a carriage a few months ago. I waited for him, but he never showed up. Sorry I can't be any more help. I haven't seen or heard from him since. Put me in a real bind. Isabel. Also, hey, you were kind not to mention it, but I didn't forget I still owe you that case of fig wine after what happened last time. Give me 2 more months. I swear I'll get it to you.
Karnaca is full of secrets. If I have any clues about where Dowd is, it's because he let me find them.
I thought there was a letter to Isabel, but maybe there wasn't. Dearest Megan, what an interesting message. Who's this, then? An old lover? Forgive me, but he doesn't really seem to your type. But if you must, I heard a rumor a few months ago from some gentleman that a man looking like that had been spied with those bizarre Eyeless. I filed that piece of gossip away just in case it was important. Lucky you. When are you coming back here? Make it soon. We miss you. We have some of that tobacco you like stored away just in case you visit. Loving you always, E.V. Kitterick. Billy, or Megan, or whatever you go by these days, I don't know anymore. It was easy to pretend we didn't know each other when you were Megan. We agreed to respect both our new lives and not dredge up bad memories. So what are you doing? Yeah, I saw him. 2 years ago, here in Karnaka. He even asked after you. I said I hadn't seen you since that night in the flooded district. I'm sure you know why I lied. He never stops killing, you know. He's got the same old grudges. I just hope you're not one of them. T. Tobacco? Yeah, it probably is the fancy lady voice brings that out a little bit. Excuse me. Alright, so we've looked at everything that's in here except for this. The Knife of Dunwall, Chapter 3. I think we've already read this. Yeah, I think it's already been read. So I'm not going to read it again. I don't remember it raining quite so much in Karnaka.
This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the dreadful whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far.
Is it? Is it safe? It's kind of sinking. That seems like a major problem. Oh, apparently I need to look at the map down there, but in a minute, I gotta look at the rest of the dreadful whale. Are there any real whales out there today? I don't think so. Alright, I guess that's it for now. Let's go look at the map.
I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Dowd. Somewhere.
Alright, now I can leave? That's a good question. The answer is no. At present, I have nothing to use to find a rune or bone charm. What happened to your dinghy? Did you lose that? Not that's important, I guess. These pipes certainly don't feel safe. Okay, here we go. Rat whispers. Press F to hear the thoughts of rats. These little creatures whisper to one another, exchanging information about what's going on in the streets and basements from their point of view. The mutterings are often cryptic, but they can sometimes give useful clues.
What can you tell me today, my little gutter friends?
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us, but ugly and big. Still friend.
Okay.
She fed us in lean times, tossed us grains and crumbs. Loud voices came, metal flashed. More blood and floods on the floor. Our first feast. We'll wrap her up.
Okay, that's horrifying. We're moving on. So where is this dead body of which you speak? My little rat friends? Not here, I take it. Alright, yeah, let's go to the Albarca Baths. What if somebody steals your car? Like, how do you get back to the Dreadful Whale if somebody steals your little rail car? Alright.
All right. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far.
You don't think this might
It's not quite the old life,
be a problem?
but it feels good. I wonder if Dowd has seen these.
Do not attempt. I mean, it's clearly your face. And you're just gonna walk? Whatever, I guess. Videlia's journal. Second Earth. I tried the old incantations over the teeth and strings like before, but it didn't work. It always used to work. Is the magic really gone? I heard about a gang from one of my sisters. She said they do things like what we had together. I don't know where else to go. 27 Earth. The eyeless might be content with scratched up bones and rat liquor, but I'm not. I tasted the dark waters of the void with my sisters. I know what it feels like to turn the things you hate to ash and watch bright flowers bloom from the cinders. These people don't know real magic. 7th Nets. I think I found a way. If I can snatch one of the stray hounds off the street and steal some carved whalebone, I might be able to get back a glimmer of my power. I know what words to speak over it. I just hope the outsider listens. 10th Nets. I used to raise dead hounds from the earth to stalk shadows and tear my enemies to pieces. And now, I watch the life run out of this wretched creature. Its heart shuddered and stopped, and I felt nothing. Just pity. It's gone. See you in the void, suckers? You know, I have to give them credit for their very neat, serif hand. It's very impressive. Yes, I'm aware some obstacles block my path. So if this station was disused, why was the track still electrified? Alright, I see you, rats. I would like to listen, please.
He sings along the dark, reeks, drink, dark blood on your screaming kin. Hunts us. His knife is fast. We smell them from here, sour with fear. They carry scratched bones, carved wood, blood, and soft feather. No use. Death still finds them.
Lovely. Ivan Jacoby, Administrator, Division of Bridges, Roads, and Cemeteries, tonight speaking for the silent. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. We know not the needs of the dead. Learn about Administrator Jacoby's campaign to repeal the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Gravesites Act at a public gathering in Calibran Plaza, Upper Syria District, Karnaca. Well, that's a thing. Alright. Okay. I guess you want me to go into stealth mode, huh? Are you all alone out here, sir? I would guess so, since the tutorial is like, go, take care of this person. I haven't forgiven you for the thing that happened in the other universe, thank you very much, sir. Whether you're one of the ones that did it or not, well, we're fine. We'll see about the tone of this game. I'm uncertain yet. I bet we're going into the restricted area. Facility management at Addermeyer Institute have initiated a voluntary recall on Addermeyer solution due to potential adverse side effects. Citizens are urged not to consume the recalled product. If you have used Adamara solution in large quantities and have experienced headaches, nausea, rapid changes in mood, or periods of memory loss, you are encouraged to contact the Adamara Institute to arrange an appointment with Dr. Hypatia free of charge. Ah yes, contaminated serum. Vaguely remember that. Some, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hiding going on. Yes, thank you. I have already done the quick access wheel. There's just nothing in it at the moment. Ooh. Gotta make some monies while I'm at it. What's this way? Well, looks like we can sneak in through those windows, and that seems like a good plan to me. That being said, I don't have powers at the moment. Excuse you.
Why did it saw flesh in the streets? Why did eyes and
Cut the achievement Rat Whisperer.
precious food leave them in gutters for us to eat?
Alright, that's not exactly helpful, is it? Can I do something about this light? To attack, to use your gadget or power. And that's how I sheath my weapons. Okay.
Captain says to find out what the Eyeless gang's doing inside the outpost.
Yeah, I know. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters. If you're lucky.
Ah, you and your superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say so.
Do you hear
Let's
those
still wait for the
noises?
reinforcements.
You gonna like hang out down there permanently? Because that would be great. Ooh, in fact, keep going further. Yes, yes. Please do. Please do disappear.
Maybe.
Lieutenant, I've received reports of illegal activity in the old Arbaca Baths. I suspect the Eyeless gang is involved. This could be our chance to finally strike a blow against those degenerate rat eaters. I want you to scout the area with your squad and gather as much information as you can before then. But don't take any risks. The Dockyard District will send reinforcements for a raid momentarily. Captain Lajano? Alright, now where's our other buddy? You should be freaked out. There's a man there that's no longer there, and there is a horrific seagull noise? I'm not sure what it is.
It's gonna be us.
Not terribly feeling the lack of powers. They have 3 to 4 things to say. Oh my god, you almost can't see that man at all. I'm feeling the lack of my eyeballs. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, it's just a fan. Okay. Huh. There's a bone charm nearby. Look about closely. Well, thank you.
Could be a gimmick. But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
Alright. What bone charm did we get? Yes, thank you. like to equip a bone charm, please? Sure. I mean, at the moment, I'm not really planning on doing that, but that's okay. I'll take those. The Black Magic Brute. 73 wins, 0 forfeits. Jenny the Reaper, 22 wins, 5 forfeits. Stout William, 16 wins, 7 forfeits. The Cutter, 10 wins, 2 forfeits. Test your mettle in a challenge brawl. Our champions take all comers. Rewards for winners. All artifacts and bone charms must be disclosed nor forfeit until first blood. Last brawler standing upright wins. We'll be rich. We've been here just a month and I'm making coin hand over fist. It's a dream come true. Sure, it costs to keep that suppressor running, but it's paid for itself 10 times over. Everyone wants to try and fight the brute. All the new folks coming in because they heard we can do a bit of magic, thinking they're the one who will break the brute's record. Huh. They pay for it in coin and teeth. Better them than me. I could kiss the one who led us here into that magnificent bastard. I'm guessing he's not necessarily here willingly. I mean, just gonna throw that out there. Oh. Why would you... Sir Conan Legends, the Moth King. Why would you destroy such a nice piece of artwork? With disgusting graffiti. Ugh. Did Emily leave any bath salts in this country whatsoever? Judging by the state of things. They do actually have some. It's a miracle. Pay what you ooh-ooh. Possibly. Interesting. There's a safe. Well, you know, one takes money where one can, right? One also takes snacks when one can. Free food just pays for itself, right? Take that. No? Okay. Oh, I'll take that apartment key, though. I was expecting there to be a code somewhere. There, however, does not appear to be. If I was a code, where would I hide? Well, not in the fireplace. Is there something in there? No, nothing in here. Unless it's one of the other people? Unless it's 572? That'd be kind of weird. Nope. 225? Nope. 167. There's also probably an easier way to figure this out somewhere in here. 102. But I'm just gonna check through these anyway. Nope. This is the keyhole. I am not certain the combination is in the room. I was hoping it would be in the room. But as there's really nothing else to be seen or done in here, I can only expect that I will find the combination later. Possibly out in the hallway. I broke my back in the silver mines. Oh, hello. Are you also the apartment key? So I've taken their inside key and their outside spare key. So if I lock their door, they're just completely fucked. That's good. Can I take their mail? No, that's just inaccessible. Okay. Noted. I bet somebody has the code on them. Right. This is gonna be a pickpocket thing. Question is, can I pickpocket through here? Nah, it's just wallpaper. That's what they get for leaving their windows open. Oh, but so this is hostile territory. But that in there is not. Fascinating. Sup, dudes?
Sick, madness in our lungs, death in our minds. Millions of us in streets and sewers all feared us. Bite, 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 bite.
Kill all the whales. That seems like a great way to ensure your future.
Licking blood from demon's fingers. Taste of terror, of cheers, of treason. She cut off for us to hide in our bellies. He brought us food, delicious food, soft, good flesh, blood like trust, blood like betrayal. She never knew.
Okay, those are living dogs. Okay, good to know.
I've heard a few things about the eyeless. Some of it's strange. None of it good.
Watching. Well, they must be watching with something other than eyeballs. Alright, so here's neutral territory, so I should be able to walk. And this is the apartment, right? But I do want to see what it might be in here. This is probably locked, right? No, it's blocked. What's it blocked by? Probably a dumb little latch I can't see, right? And I have to come in from a different side. Probably. Alright, well. Everything's fine. I definitely belong here. Yes, I do. Ah. I thought this would be how I got down to the hounds. Oh, it is. Just as long as people don't get all freaked out on me. And by people, I mean hounds. Do they wake up if I get too close? Or only if I make noise?
A full day's work. Oh, that's a laugh. How would she know what a full day's work looks like?
Please be quiet, sir.
He's like us, creeping into his nest,
that's not at all freaky. Whispers from the Void. Oh, this I guess is new. The Abbey of the Everyman condemns any continued study into the Void and its existence. But consider, if you will, the whales hauled daily into Dunwell's great slaughterhouses. Are they more or less frightening when dangled from a butcher's hook? Is a thing rendered more mysterious, more dangerous, and more powerful when it has been dissected, studied, and categorized? No, I say. Natural philosophy may yet banish all uncertainties from the world, and bring all that is feared beneath our knowing gaze. It is true I am not a religious man, but one must respect the Abbey of the Everyman for its continued moral guidance of our great empire. Surely even the High Overseer himself would agree that 1,000 investigations into the Void would yield knowledge which would be useful towards better protection against its malignancies. We would be able to subject the Void to scrutiny rather than be subjected to its insidious influences. Everything that is known can be brought into the natural order of the world. If the Abbey would allow it, I am sure we may one day traverse the Void safely. We may yet be free of the outsider's whispers, if such a creature exists. Are we killing him by denying that he exists? Is that how we kill the outsider? And also, yes, all candles must be blown out. She learned from Emily, after all. Well, I guess it wasn't hostile territory. Come on. Climb up. There you go. Hey, it's a perfectly valid way to kill a god, right? Just ignore them. Kill the enemies, defeat them non-lethally, escape instead of sight. Yes, thank you. Pardon me, well.
Buff's hawking a new bone charm tonight. Says it stirs up your vitals. Gets the juices flowing through your veins, keeps your head clear for the
Something
fight.
fishy happening in there.
Reckon I should
Strange
get
people
No,
coming and going in all
Don't
hours.
coin on Duff's whalebone gewgaws. They don't do squat. Want your vitals stirred? Get some scarlet nightshade ointment. Rub it on your chest before the match. You'll see.
Scarlet nightshade? I tried black nightshade elixir once. Supposed to put strength in your swing. Rubbed it on and lost all feeling from the neck down for a fortnight. Numb as a dead cod. Couldn't walk, couldn't stand, couldn't piss without
Just more
Richard's
than he
help.
can say.
Nah. I'll stick to Duffy's bone charms.
Well, do what your gut says. But trust me, when you're getting carved up like a screaming piglet in a ring, you'll wish you'd tried my ointment.
That lady's sigh just sort of echoed my sigh.
Are you coming tonight?
I'm glad to see that the storefronts have definitely recovered from, you know, when everything was completely wrecked.
Delilah gone, the coven smashed.
Yeah, seems like you guys had some real problems. I had nothing to do with that.
Next time I'll try it with a waxing gibbous.
I shouldn't have eaten
If that
that.
doesn't do it,
Now
then
I'm
I've got
paying.
no idea how to fix
It's what
it.
happens when you're half starved all the time.
Can I help you, sir? What do you want? Oh, was that it?
There she blows. Hark,
Oh, did I just maybe not pickpocket what I need?
look sharp, pull up alongside.
Can you get like your cigarette fix or your cigars somewhere else, man? Get up, walk around. Unless I can pickpocket you from the other side of the wall here. No, I can just talk. Do I want to talk? What's going on?
Can't chat, I'm busy.
Spiritualists will never know what we've known.
Yes, you're so busy.
Go back to the old Britmore place.
Thought he might have the code. He does not have the code. Am I still creeping? I am still creeping. It's like, that's weird. What about you? Can I talk to you? Yes, and I can pickpocket you.
You'll need bone charms or potions or something if you plan on fighting tonight.
Yes. Do you have anything else on you? No, I guess I pickpocketed everything.
Where's that lucky charm? I bet my last
Oh my
coin is
god, they
gonna be
actually notice
brined
now.
hagfish again.
That's hilarious. Ow. Okay, Megan, Billy, I know you're old. But you're not that old. Oh, I guess the point is I'm not supposed to be sneaking in. I'm supposed to just walk in like a normal person, right? I totally belong here. Definitely.
If I can just make it through this shift, then I can go and have a mug of
What's up?
something at the pub and feel a little like myself.
Ugh.
Don't tell me I've lost my talisman.
Climb slowly. Dark way. Hidden high in the walls. Past water drip. Woods soft with rot. Secret rooms high up. Mounds hunger there. They feast on men.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, why don't they feed them the dead bodies? Okay, there's a map I'm not gonna use.
Sick, madness in roads, death in their minds. Armies of us in streets, in sewers, all feared us. Bite, 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 bite. Bodies hidden in dirt, unmarked white stone, rotting alone. Bodies unearthed, flesh and clean sunshine, left for us. Sweet taste of decay.
You gonna get up, lady? Can't pickpocket you. What if we sit up here? No? Well, that's annoying. Slightly missing my powers.
If I have to visit another simpering aristocrat's manor for another birthday seance, I'll jump from a cliff.
Fair, that does sound rather unpleasant. Not gonna lie. Alright, well, I'll be back to pickpocket you later. You've got a couple of things that I want.
Of course,
I'm tempted to try something. And I don't know that it's gonna go well.
gathered them at dawn. When else?
Because there's a
They're no
door I
good
can't shut
otherwise.
here.
Like she's the only one who knows how to gather black mandrake root.
I need you to move, darling. That or I need you to move. Go for a walk? Okay, there we go.
You're early. Not much to see right now.
Eleanor, I'm shoving off as soon as I get coin enough for a ship to wind down. My heart soured on this place after the brute killed poor Maudie last month. I'll never forget how the crowd laughed when he gutted her. Pricks. No, it's time to move on. Linnea says she can get me honest work in the wind down guard. I'd rather look like a fool in that uniform than stay here and see the black arts mocked. Jeanette said our orders come from a higher power. The eyeless were privy to big secrets, she said. What a laugh. Every one of these fools can craft a proper bone charm or rotting ointment. All they do is guzzle rat liquor and puke and brawl like babes. I won't miss any of them. You're my only friend here now that Maudie's gone, so I want to say farewell. Come see me in Winddown if you can. Marina. Nobody noticed anything. Everything's fine. I did give my rat friends a present.
My knee feels better. The fresh air really helped. And the calendula flowers.
Interesting. Well, I can't get in there at the moment, so we shall continue progressing into the obvious trap. There's a bone charm around. Really? There's a bone charm around here. Possibly through there.
Blood flies are disgusting this year. And what's next?
Outsider's eyes. Dowd. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough. Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone charm.
Okay, I mean, mock them. Oops.
When you get in there,
Thomas, I don't know what you're getting into with this black magic. It draws you in with harmless things like sailor's charms, but then see what horrors the eyeless make you do when you're too scared to leave. That's what the outsider wants. You didn't know I had a brother, did you? When we were little, there was an old woman who lived up by the dockyards. Ma said to run if she ever even looked at us, but we didn't listen. She was ugly as a hagfish, but she'd tell us odd stories and said her black-eyed friend would visit if we were quiet. Then my brother went missing. We searched all over for him, but we found no trace. That night, I went to the old woman, that witch, and she had something awful smelling in a pot she was stirring with all her strength. I asked if she'd seen him, and she laughed, said yes, and showed me she'd cut my brother up into pieces. Nothing but bones and red flesh and the little scarf he always wore. She'd have ground me up, too, if I hadn't run to the overseers. Get out of this cult while you can, before you're gutting someone's son or daughter to get the outsider's attention. Adela.
Your agility right off and swing a hard left jab. Works like a charm.
Yes, if they see me pickpocketing, they're probably not very happy.
Painful death. Wait, you think I can't take him? I can hold my own.
I definitely don't know what happened to your thing. It's definitely not a plague of things going missing around here.
The brute cheats the eye with his speed. His moves are a blur. It's unnatural. Trust me, you won't let.
I poked around and found that big reward bone charm stashed upstairs in a workshop. Stealing it is your problem. But take my advice, if you can't handle the brute without some powerful bone charm, you'd best not mess with Jeanette Lee or her goons.
And a blow.
Nobody's that fast.
Bone charms, parlor tricks, and a handful of potions and tinctures.
Coming tonight.
Embarrassed to whiff of the void.
There's a bone charm.
But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
And other things. Good to know. Good to know.
I don't know who you are, but stay downstairs unless you want trouble.
Sure.
Hello.
Boy.
Can I help you? I've already robbed you of everything you owe.
Sure.
Heard from some women who came over from the Royal Conservatory that there's a man tied up in one of the old public baths. I laughed, but they said it wasn't like that, and there's something special about him. I'll round up some of the others and take a look. They weren't lying. Some unlucky fool is down there. I don't know what that machine is or who put him there, but we found the real one. Void touched, just like the women said. We moved the operation over to the Albarca baths. Easier than trying to move him. He's got some real fight in him, though you wouldn't know it from how old he looks. Need to talk to Jeanette. Got it all set up now. We called him the Black Magic Brute. Came up with it myself. I'm proud of that one. The outsider gave him magic. I know that much. But the stupid hound can't talk. Or won't. Just mutters. Won't look anyone in the eye until a fight starts. But those fights, we'll be making coin off him for a long time.
Never tried this rat drink before. What's it taste like?
You've had worse things in your mouth. It's the smell you gotta worry about. Like a rotting corpse in a sewer. One small whiff, and you'll puke yourself inside out.
Yeah. Think I'll stick to whiskey.
Whiskey's a cheap parlor trick. Any street sock can swill a bottle.
Robbie, I dropped the betting coin in the safe, and you hid your apartment key in the bucket by the door, just like you said. You're all set. You owe me 2 bottled rats for helping you this time. P.S. If you forget the combination again, tally the books over your desk. Maybe they'll uncover your memory.
And gets so twaddled, he thinks he's Duke of Bell. Rat spirit takes nerve.
This place really pulls in coin.
Coward's bones, but stand fast, and the spirit shows you an eyeful of the void, worth every stinking drop.
That sounds horrifying.
That lavender tincture. Don't tell me I've lost my talisman.
No, you definitely lose your
This
talisman.
bar is my place, not yours. Get
Last
out.
night's taking the safe soon.
I'm not in your bar. What if I wanted to buy alcohol, man?
Pull a body.
Blank betting stick. Slip. Black magic brute. Win no kill.
Another year or so. See what that does.
No,
to the
that's
skin
not the
and
one. Win with kill.
bones.
Dowd's never lost a fight.
Just jealous. If I wanted to
I
dance,
was
then I
pretty
can
sure
twirl
I took
around
it
all I
with me.
want. Just try and stop me.
Do you have a charm, sir? I thought you might, but it also kind of looks like you don't, so... Nope, you don't.
You up for a beer later?
Nah, not this time.
Okay, so we obviously can't get in that door. It's fair. Showers. Ah, the bath salts. Ah, more bath salts. So somehow Emily didn't. Question, can I pickpocket you? Through the window. Yes, yes I can. The answer is yes.
Hamburgers. Where am I gonna get...
Walk 3 times around the square with your breeches reversed. Who shakes your hand will take your bad luck from you. At midnight, face south and eat a tin of hagfish while singing I Knew a Lady 3 times. Rest a teacup on your forehead whilst taking the day's first piss. If it doesn't fall and break, luck will come. Eat a rotten Tivian pear, but keep the core in your pocket for luck all day. Man, if we'd have done that, both Emily and Corvo would be some of the luckiest people I ever met. If a white cat hisses at you, hop the main dock's length on one leg without falling, then spit into the sea to break the jinx. Make a wish, wear a scarf, soaked in rum around your neck for a week. If it draws no comment, drink the rest of the rum. Your wish will be granted. I feel like that will always grant, draw comment.
Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street.
Oh, why, hello, Spring Razor. That doesn't necessarily seem safe. Oh. Some, seruming going on here. Alright, well. I need to get back behind there. However, options are kind of limited.
You better step back now.
I did. I'm gone. Don't worry about it. Why are you guys leaving silver dust around? Don't mind me. I'm going to go open a safe for a second and then figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh, hello, flammable rum. Can I use you as a distraction, I wonder?
Oh, gee, I can't even understand what's going on.
I did just leave this guy. So it's 4, 5, 1. That's the combo. look at that. Well, well. Such a shame. Alright.
What's the rent on time? Maybe I just won't pay
Still
at
a little
all.
bit at a loss for where to go, but, you know. Ooh, can I get up there? No. Not right now, anyway. That doesn't open. I don't think that window opens. This room is blocked.
Hey, wouldn't miss that.
Do I need to go down here? That seems like a dumb idea. Do not touch. I don't know how this thing works, but it keeps the brood under control and in the pit. Have your fun, but watch out. When I've got my money's worth, our leaders want to eyeball him. We were lucky to find such a vicious cur for their studies. You've seen the fight. If he gets out, he'll kill us all. So don't turn off the machine. Jeanette Lee.
This thing must be keeping Doubt's powers suppressed. If I turned it off, nothing could stop him.
Yeah, but we can't really turn that off at the moment, so...
If I see anything, I'll run. No? First, I'll yell, then I'll run. You know, to,
Okay. So... I don't know what I'm doing. We'll find out. See what's down here.
Whoa there. If you want to fight him, you gotta wait your turn.
Okay, so the answer is that does nothing. Got it. Now we try to figure out how to climb out of here. Look, I'm fairly certain I can't unlock this, right?
Locked. Whoever runs this
Yeah.
place must have the key.
That's what I thought.
They don't want to listen to me. Next time, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Aha. I see, I see, I see. There are pipes, but the question is, how do I get up there without being suspicious? Unless being suspicious doesn't really matter? If I sing the "Don't Be Suspicious" song, am I okay?
Sure.
Yes, that is in fact a painting of the overseer, or of the outsider, which I'm kind of assuming I can steal.
Can't say I didn't warn.
So now I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Not this time.
See, I thought that could get me up there, but I don't seem to be able to jump high enough. However, I think I see an open vent over here. Is there something I can stand on? Let's try this. There we go. That bone charm. Oh, healthy appetite. That one is actually a good one. I like using that one. A charm carver will never stare, a charm carver will never starve, my mother used to say, always coin to be made by selling wishes and wants to folks who don't come by much of either in their day-to-day. Well, I'm hungry, and this piece of rotted bone hasn't helped me get out of the way of the overseers. Don't know who I pissed off, but someone must have slipped them my name. If those witch hunters catch me with my mother's carved bit of whalebone, it'll be slow death. Outsider's arse, I'm in it now. Managed to palm off 2 useless bits of bone to a sailor stinking like whiskey. Couldn't tell his right from his left, or a real charm from a fake one. Coin should get me through the week at least. Overseer's still 2 steps behind me, going mad looking over my shoulder all the time. Finally found a safe spot. Full belly, too. Now I got a different hunger. My sweet singing bone charm round my neck again. Wet whalebone in my hands. This one'll carve up nice. Not as strong as some, but still good. Went too long without. Want it just as much as the bones now. Slightly creepy. Sup, buddies?
Smells of fat milk, smells of wine, beer. Not right, but soon.
Okay, that's, we've already heard that.
Streets and sewers all feared us. Bite.
Alright. Where was the hole? There was the hole. Felt someone who was gasping. No. I also don't seem to be able to take the painting. At least not from this side.
We used to make good money here until all the Grand Guard shakedowns.
It looks like I can take that, right? Okay. Before I try this. Things go absurdly. Okay. What about from this side? Can I take it from this side? Answer is no. I guess unless I make the whole thing fall, it is only held up by cables, I think. I wants it. How do I get that? I must get outsider powers, right?
20 bottles tonight, 12 bottles last night. My body's dead tired. Can't keep up. Supplies are running low, too.
I don't see how we could get close enough to get it, but it does look like it can be taken, right? Hello. There's a side quest over here. Also, there's the thing with the rat liquor I need to do anyway.
I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
Good. Agility, eh? Jump height and distance. That sounds fabulous. Don't know what we did right, but we crafted a mighty powerful bone charm this time. Jeanette says it's the reward for beating the brute, so spread the word. Apparently can't take that raw whalebone. Hook mine to snatch up enemies or objects. Oh, fascinating. Could I use that to catch the painting? Would that even work? Well, hello. don't really know where I'm going. Except that I need to go down, apparently. Or maybe just over here. What are my contracts again? Destroy their supply and bring the recipe. And then if I find the White Hound, get rid of it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to try the hook mine on the painting. Oh, don't lean there. Vaguely, anyway. How long are you gonna be smoking for? Well, of course she turned around right when I did that. Well, at least nobody picked up on it. Oh, I jumped over the window when there was a door. That's okay. Remember those old wall light parts we found in the dockyards? Well, I found a way to make use of them. Turns out there's a part in them that powers the whole thing. So I took it out all the rusty coils, and now we got these little things that stun folks if they get out of hand. I call them electrical burst. You're welcome. I've already seen folks sling them at rats to keep them out of the storerooms, but it makes them tense up and ruins the meat. Can't even make the liquor from them when they're like that. Better to use them on larger vermin, you get me? One last thing, do not touch the tip, and by the outsider, do not lick it. I wish I didn't have to make that clear, but Lacey did it on a bed and it took hours to wake her up, and now she's got no eyebrows. Not from the electricity, just because someone shaved them off when she was out cold. But we told her it was the electricity. Leon. Okay. Gosh, you guys have a lot of them around. Dear Alma, your last letter tore my heart out with you begging me to quit the Eyeless gang and come home. Whatever gruesome tales you heard, the Eyeless aren't bloodthirsty brutes like hatters or howlers. They know things, secret things. They're teaching me how to make medicines and brew potions and even carve my own bone charms for the occult boxing fights. If I keep winning matches, I'll catch Jeanette Lee's eye. She's the boss here in the Abarca. If I work for her, the coin will come rolling in. More than I ever made toiling on the docks. Sad news about Graham's fever. I can't spare any coin, but here's some dried ravenbeak for a poultice. Boil it down with yarrow root in a copper pot and spread it thick on Graham's chest. She'll be right as crystal rain in no time. Your brother, Rory. Yeah, they did. I like that every game has its own unique things to it. Like, there's some similar items that are always kind of the same, but then there's also just a bunch of new ones all the time. About the hook mines. Stefan, what did I tell you? Glad we sold those blueprints last month. Sure, those parts were hard to find, but these hook mines are already making themselves useful. Snatched up an overseer trying to sneak in here. Wish I could have seen what his face looked like under that mask when the hooks got in him and dragged him up. Would have paid a lot of coin to see that. But someone in this district is telling tales about us to the Abbey of the Everyman. Those witch hunters won't show mercy if they find out what we're doing here. Best find out which of our neighbors has a loose tongue. See if they can snitch without it. And keep the tongue. We can use that. In the meantime, throw a rock or rat up at this fool. See if you can make him twitch. I'll get more hook mines made as soon as I can. Arabella. Okay. Is your all mine now? Take an elixir. Can I take the blueprint? Apparently not. Well, I think that one's a dead body. Oh, good. Okay. What's through this door?
Outstanding. These beauties
for my fighting ring?
Soon. They don't know how to spar yet. Loose the beasts and they savage anything that moves, friend or foe. Found an old beggar to train them on. Roots ripped him to meat gobbets in a blink.
Good. We want them vicious. Find some more
Yeah,
beggars
but you
to
want
train them on.
them not
But keep a
to eat
watchful
your own
eye
people.
when you're dumping the bodies next time. You don't need the guards sniffing around here again.
Where are you going, Jeanette?
Sand.
Oh, where are you coming? I feel like this is a terrible idea.
Until I drop. There ain't enough coins in the world to make it worth
it. Electro darts, yes. Let's try these, because I have a bazillion of them. Actually, hold on. Where's Jeanette going again?
Someone there.
No problems. Although while I'm at it, I might as well pick up my electro darts. Yeah, they're like little stun charges. Which I am happy about. Alright. See what we got for a minute here. So that's that door at least. That helps. Some silver dust, some bath salts, all good things. What do you got? Yeah, let me just take your thing. Clarice, here's what you asked for. Weren't too hard to find, but you know they're not real pearls, right? 6 years at sea should have taught you that. Hagfish spit them up when they ate something bad. A rat falls in their mouth, and 2 weeks later a bunch of these come out, waxy and full of little bones. Or they swallowed up the silver teeth out of a dead man's head, and it made it too heavy for them to swim right. Either way, it means they shove these things out one end or another. Probably why they smell awful. When they dry out, they turn stiff, and I've seen street kids pitch them at folks with slings. But dock workers say they're unlucky. Cut open a hagfish belly and a bunch of these pour out. You'd better take care. Your gran used to collect them, had a string of them around her wrist, and when she wanted someone's luck to turn, she'd whisper their name to it and slip it in her pocket. Worked half the time, at least. Might help you out someday. Who knows? Just don't eat one. Visit again soon, Aunt Flora. I can knock people unconscious with hag pearls. That sounds awesome. I'd like to pick up the coin, please. Seriously, you can't leave candles burning in this place. Anyway. That is mine now. What did we get? Power slash. No. I don't care about that one. I'm not going to be using it. This is the latch in the bathroom. Okay. Good, good. I do have a side quest to kill a white doggo. So I need to put this little pup to sleep. Not to worry. Is this loud if I use these? Also, I'm putting these poor puppies out of their misery because they should not have to be put through this. How do I get in here? Why does the door not open? Not that apparently. Oh. There we go. I'm so sorry. But they were essentially abusing you. And I can't allow that. Also, there's probably a good chance you're not recovering from this. So, it's a shame. Alright, so somewhere in here is a way to burn a dog. Probably. There is a lot to this area. Why can't I burn anything here? Leave him here for a second. Okay, that's literally just a door back out there, so that's not where I want to go. So I guess we're gonna go down the stairs. Hmm, 6'5". Let's bring back our little electrodes. Aha! I see where we are. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that can see me if I do that. So, I'm gonna wait on that one. Not to worry, once all hell breaks loose, I will definitely come back for that bone charm. Alright, let me see where I'm taking this first. Oh, I guess the hook mines are just used up when they're used up. Oh well. Has Overseer got anything on him? Doesn't really look like it. Alright, so somewhere. Oh, that's where the puppers were. How exactly am I supposed to set this thing on fire? Oh, flammable liquor. Right. That's a thing. I forgot that's a thing. And there was definitely some around here. Well, why don't we burn all the dog bodies while we're at it? That actually seems like a good idea. Lay them all together. Really? You guys have light alcohol? That's disappointing. There it is. Okay. Anyone who spent time on the water knows what these are. Lucky charms, scrimshaw, witchcraft, if you want, whatever you call them, these fancy bits of bone can be worth a fortune if they make good on their promises. Sometimes you'll find one on a dead howler or grizzler. Some lifeless bootlicker's last hope in a fight. You'll never find one on a dead eyeless. You know why? Because the eyeless make good on their promises. We know things the Abbey don't want you to know. And not just a balm to clear that rash you got in an alley, but how to scratch up a bit of whalebone so you don't feel pain in a fist fight. how to make even the most sharp-eyed guard miss you in the street. Even how to get the outsider's ear and ask him a thing or two. You won't believe what we can do until you see it for yourself. Until you see all those dead howlers at your feet and hold a bit of lucky bone to thank for it. All it takes is some ink under the skin and a couple of sleepless nights, and this city could be yours. Was there a big red button over here? I am a little bit blind to the big red buttons, weirdly enough. Yes, I know there's a bone charm nearby. Ah, there is. Alright, now it opens. I do kind of want to try the high-proof alcohol, though. Because it seems interesting. I don't know if it'll work, but I want to try it. It'll probably still leave a body, and I'll still need to, like, go burn it, but... That dog body freaked the fuck out. Yeah, so it still left a body. In order to fix things, we have to incinerate it. Alright, let's go incinerate it. Is this the bone charm he keeps talking about right here? Is that's gotta be the one that's downstairs, right? Expected the recipe to be around here somewhere too, right? Let's see, this is how we got in here.
Oh, I can die soon. Well, that's what the tea leaf said. My time, not my fault. I'll make it into the inner circle.
Oh, but there's this door over here that I didn't go in. Maybe this is where it is.
Only a few rats left. Then what am I gonna do? She'll feed me to the hounds if I fall behind.
Only at the Spectre Club. I wonder if that's a private club for eyeless members.
Possibly. I should probably still be sneaky. Ah, this is the door by the front. Good. I like it. Take your stuff. And all of your food. And everything in your cash register. Also, I definitely hear the bone charm. What do we get? Hurl objects with greater force. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, hello! Plagued Spirit Bull Rat Liquor! 1 grown bull rat, alive. 9 red potatoes, 3 drops wormwood oil. Drain rat's blood into large cooking pot. Boil with potatoes on a red hot stove. Add wormwood when a mash forms. Strain the brew into copper vats with the rat corpse. Swelter 1 full moon cycle. Strain into a bottle. Wear a mask or you'll puke. Seal the rat inside with the liquor. If Jeanette sees you steal a squiff, you'll be hound's meat. That just doesn't sound good. That sounds like bubonic plague in a bottle waiting to happen.
Wait. It's made out of rats? Ugh.
What? Do I have to destroy all of it to destroy the supply? Out of curiosity? Like this stuff downstairs too? I mean, I can. I definitely can. Especially once, you know, Dowd starts killing everybody. Nope. That's all I had to do. Never mind. Problem solved. Alright. So now I want... Oh, why did I come in this door? I need to come in this door. Actually wanted to come in this door. Now that. It says there's a bone charm nearby. Look closely. Where is that one?
I have to visit another simpering aristocrat's manor for another birthday seance. I'll jump from a cliff.
Okay. First things first. It's definitely safe before I try this.
Let me help you.
Get up there.
I
saw you.
Someone right
No
here.
use hiding.
Is
So
it
you're
you
back?
again? Show yourself.
Don't tell me I've lost my talisman.
I mean, you have.
Probably just trash blowing in the wind.
Hey, we're playing dice tonight.
I mean... it's kind of a waste of a mine. So I am going to just load that back in. I really want... It said pull things towards you. I like how it decided instead of pulling the picture that was close by.
I told her it was
Coming tonight.
but they don't want to listen to me. What happened to you?
Okay, this just doesn't work like how I want it to work. So as far as I can tell, it lied to me when it said objects. Got it. Got it. Got it. It's fine. I'll work on that painting in a minute. Because I do think if I cut these wires, it might actually fall.
I wouldn't give to see my new bosses on their knees before Brianna, or even
I should get him
But
first. On account of my bad feet, I should be able to complain to someone.
there is somewhere else that I wish to try. Things first. And that something, have a nice nap, dear, is not this one. That's not what I was looking for. Yeah, it says you can pull objects, but I'm not believing it at this point. This was the way I was trying to go. No, this was not the way I was trying to go. Where the hell am I trying to get to? Other stairs. There were other stairs. Where are the other stairs? There's a bone charm nearby. Look closely. Is there one up here? Like, I feel like I should hear it if there was one close by. Right? But, I mean, it's very hard to hear with all the other background noise. It seems like, I guess it could be referring to this one.
What?
Okay, alright. That's not gonna work. Got it. Wow. Yeah, so let's just go down and I guess release Dowd. How does that sound?
If that was launch, then I'm a filthy blood fraud, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
And then once Dowd kills everybody, you know?
Hamburgers.
Oh.
Where am I gonna get that? Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street.
Can I help you? You look like you know what I'm up to. Maybe like stop.
Get for a beer later?
Okay, you're talking to that guy and you ain't even looking at him. Can I help you?
Face when I told her she was going to die soon. Well,
Okay, I mean, you just can watch me do this. It's fine.
Use your bow charm! Protect yourself! You fool!
Whew.
Dowd!
Lurk, I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
Let's talk somewhere else. The Eyeless have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Dowd,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all.
Okay, and we're talking about this
black
right below his
magic.
picture.
This mark on my hand.
I hope he's got the good
We're
gravel
gonna kill
voice.
the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want
Oh
to
no,
kill
this
the
is why he
outsider.
can do that, because he's gonna
You
rip
want
it
to
off.
Kill God.
Got it. Got it. But also,
I finally find him, and
like-
the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Dowd can explain himself back on the Dreadful.
back on the Dreadful Whale. Yep. What did we get? Shitty one. Got it.
Full whale.
Take that. Okay. That's now mine. Let's see. Who else have I not looted yet? Oh, hello. Well, that money's mine. I think I pretty much pickpocketed everybody else. Excellent. I guess I'll go back upstairs and see if it tags me on the bone charm up there again. Just to make sure it was just this one down here I was seeing. That's true, they are unconscious. Kind of expected them all to drop dead. Yeah, it must have been because it used to say it right around here. And it doesn't, so yeah. I think we're good. Hope everyone has a pleasant nap. Cool. May have broken some things.
There's no way out. We've got them. Aren't the streets feeling safer already?
Oh, shit. Can you not kill the people that are unconscious already?
You think you're smart? I'll find you. Should listen.
What? Over there!
Oh, God.
Die! Die already! You've been found guilty of standing in my way. You won't get over.
Excuse me? Did you just killed your friend?
Later I'll be laughing over Ram about.
Okay, no. We're not doing that. Let's try that one. Can't say I was expecting Grand Guard to be there, but, you know. Note to self. Grand Guard at the door. Maybe take the other way out. Let's see, where was that? It was up here, right? Man, I left all these people alive, and the Grand Guard are gonna roll in and kill them all. You've been guilty. Found guilty of standing in my way. Where was that door, by the way? It's on the opposite side here, because it was in the bar on the other side. That's right. Dowd, I hope you got money for that picture of the outsider.
Aren't the streets feeling safer already?
No. Can I relatch the door? Can I relatch the door? Where was the guy that saw me last time? Can I open this window? Oh, thank God I can open this window.
Settle down, stomach. Dinner will be in you shortly.
Is that a body in the dumpster? It is, in fact, a body in the dumpster. Don't mind me. Everything's fine. Boy, am I glad I did that exploring beforehand. Oh, well, that's nice. There's a map I hadn't looked at yet. Yeah, I think we've got everything. Oh, shit.
Let it go! This won't take. Cut her to pieces. Come here and fight, coward.
Why did selfish looking streets? Why did eyes and tongues?
Just the thing for you.
You aren't going anywhere. And gutters for us to eat.
What are you waiting? Take this! Back here!
No use running.
Think you're clever, huh?
I just want you to give
I can't see
up.
any way to reach her.
Go away. Why did this come back?
Come on! Wait for my orders.
Electrical versus the shit.
Somewhere.
I mean, it is an option. Oh, this is one of the old towers.
Come on! I don't have time for games.
Well, maybe y'all shouldn't have just decided that I was a bad person.
Find you, you know.
Come on, won't hurt you.
No. Maybe next time
Come out wherever you are.
we don't
not
attack
in the
the
mood.
random
Show
strangers. Okay? Okay, that might help you. Especially since you guys can't even get in through the gate.
Where is she, damn it?
No, I can't stay hidden forever, but I
Probably too late now.
can, in fact, land on top of you. And it will hurt. But you know, it's not really going to be my fault.
Run around, keep taking more. Everything is not even my problem. Solved.
Yeah, you can come in here with my rat friends too. I'm sure they'll love it. Alright, where's this man at? Ah, there he is. Can I turn this off? Why can I not ever turn these things off? This definitely feels like a serial killer POV. Where'd it go? Where are you? Oh, Jesus, there he is. It's fine, you didn't see anything. You can't even see a body, so calm down. Move. Start moving again.
Trash blowing in the wind.
Definitely just trash blowing in the wind. Looked suspiciously like a human being. Definitely wasn't a human being. And now you can all go in here. And you can be with your friends. It will be great. You'll have so much fun. And my little cuddly friends will nibble your fingers a little bit, but yeah, no, it's fine. What, you regret your Skyrim-themed meme joke? No, no, no. We don't regret those. They also don't seem to have cared, by the way. That, there was already a knocked out man. Alright. Yeah, let's go back to my ship. These little rail cars don't seem all that efficient. They fit maybe 4 people. Ah, good old non-lethal assault. Awesome. My favorite. Alright. I missed a painting. Well, I'm sorry, I couldn't get the painting. Dowd had the paint. Dowd grabbed it. I think. Cool. We got paid. Cool. We did everything. Anyway. Now that we finish this, though, I'll probably call it once we have our little business back at the ship. You can toggle hook, bind, grab force to make it lethal or not. Wow. Dowd is determined to kill the outsider himself and needs your help to do so, naturally.
When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake.
That was the way I
don't know
played
what I was
Dowd.
hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him. And he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering, that the outsider is to blame for all our ills.
No, I think that's
Who
just
knows?
humanity is
Maybe
to
they're
blame for
right.
all our ills. Humans being humans.
The same dream. My arm hacked away. My eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike.
Hello.
And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from
What
me.
in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
Ow.
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or doubt?
Deadly raid? I didn't kill anybody. Anyway. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. No, not load game, please. Save game. And we'll continue down this path. And we'll see where we go. I'm gonna guess there's probably nobody online, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like... Are you lying to me, Twitch? Sometimes you lie to me. That's what I thought. Nobody was online. It was like everybody's online. Kinda thought that wasn't the case. So I guess I'll send you guys probably to Kita again. More Kingdom Hearts. More Animu fun. So, yeah. Sounds good. Hopefully see you guys next Sunday. Although next Sunday won't be Death of the Outsider. It'll be something else. Because I think me trying to play this game whilst drinking, while possibly entertaining, would ruin everything that I'm trying to do in the game. So, I'll do something else next week for Drunk Stream. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, throw them in Discord and I will take them under consideration. It's kind of looking like right now I might do a Sniper Elite game, but we'll see. You know, try and aim while drinking. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next week and hope you guys have a good week. So, again, thank you for all the for watching and sticking around, and for my subs, thank you so much. All right, have a good one, guys.